Hi, my name is Miss Sens.
Helene Samaropoli,
Harleen, Sonia,
Tarjinder Kaur Buller,
Preeti,
Kiran,
Harpal Singh Sandhu,
Preet Sandhu,
Sarveen,
Nasser Fakiriyar,
Hiba,
Gurpreet, Sayed,
Monica Sohol,
Niminder,
and Raveen. I think I didn't really know much about mental health until I was around 15 to 16 years old.
The first time I learned about mental health, in detail, the resources or what to do is honestly at university.
has been a lot of ups and downs. Basically what it is trying to find who you are, why you go through things, and why sometimes you don't fit in crowds.
I think most of my experiences with mental health have been in my work as a pediatrician.
I grew up in India. Looking back, I think mental health and emotions were just something I saw a lot of people struggling with.
Our parents and grandparents oftentimes repress their mental health. They're very concerned about the external community. They're like, oh, what would people think?
It's not discussed in our community. It is not talked about. We don't have a word for mental health.
Within the South Asian community, there's going to be different experiences depending on the region you come from, languages you're speaking.
When you have a heart attack or when you have something that happens, everyone shows up at the hospital, right? They'll give food or they'll go ahead and support you throughout the next several months and that kind of stuff. I just wish within our community there wasn't a hush-hush mentality when it came to dealing with certain mental health crises.
Already in so many different facets of life that we currently have, there isn't a lot of South Asian representation.
In Canada, a lot of our teachers that we grew up learning from, a lot of times they're not people from marginalized communities who can relate to us.
It's okay to be different.
It's okay to be weak, especially as a man. There's this mentality, oh, men have to be very stoic, have to bottle up their feelings. It's okay to cry. It's okay to just feel emotions. We're human beings.
Your mental health is no different than your physical health.
It has a spiritual component, physical component, emotional component. All of those go hand in hand to make us holistically who we are. Is not a one-size-fits-all.
I have learned I am a pretty introverted person. I'm good with people, but it takes me a lot of energy. So I try to take time for myself. I've learned to set boundaries. I've learned to say no to things that don't fill my cup and take time every day to meditate. I think that's my super pill.
having a hobby, that helps a lot.
I love nature, I love being outside, hanging out with friends, family, finding a way to be connected.
I really like music. I'm always listening to music. Music has been foundational for me.
Journaling in general is a way to organize your thoughts.
Taking out time in the morning, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, whether it's prayers, meditation.
I like to ground myself through introspection, reflection, and prayer. So reaching out to close family friends, amazing social support networks.
I think the importance of sleep and disconnecting from screens, social media, and our phones.
Instead of pointing the fingers outwards, let's point the finger inwards.
You have to have that line of communication open.
Some authentic conversations.
Shed the stigma, start talking about mental health.
Stop pushing it under the carpet.
Having those conversations and normalizing anxiety, depression, normalizing sadness within our house, in our day-to-day lives.
Learn that your circumstances and wherever you are in life is all controlled by your perspective.
Just be proud of all the different parts of your identity.
To be able to suspend judgment, to recognize that diversity that we have as individuals, that there isn't one right way to be mentally.
Don't let anybody else control you, your kid, your family.
Foster a community that allows mistakes and allows for growth.
Your friend, they wanted to go to therapy. Maybe go to the first session with them, right? Give them moral support.
Our community is a force when we want to be. And so we have to take that force and that power that we have and turn it into positive change.
You're not alone. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ.
Mental health
In South
Asian
Youth Matters.
I
Encourage you
To talk to a
South
Asian
team.
Our community
can make
A change.